This was on TMZ earlier. Corey Holcomb and Donnell Rawlins, they got into it. So Corey Holcomb was performing at that Laugh Factory, and all of a sudden this happens.
You mild sauce, my nigga, mild. M-I-L-D. You ketchup. You ain't hot sauce. Nobody.
He's talking to Donnell Rawlins, basically saying, bro, listen, you're not that funny, bro. Like, you're mild sauce. You ain't hot sauce. You're mild.
Agree? So I'm wrong. Okay, I can be wrong. I'm talking about, but we at the what is this called? This is the Laugh Factory. We was at the Savoy, you wouldn't be able to be up here that long. The niggas be like, get your whole ass down, nigga.
I came up in the hardest rooms in Brooklyn.
And you ain't
never with them rooms.
You just yelling.
Why are all the comedians like so fucking like emotional now? Like, comics seem to be the most emotional group of men possible. He stole my joke. He did this. He took my role. He did. Like, what is going on with the comedians? The people who are employed and their only job is to make us laugh. All they're doing is creating drama with each other and bickering back and forth about nonsensical shit.
Because I don't have a mic. I can talk to you straight up. You want to talk about it? You saying I'm mild. You saying I ain't come through the streets or the gutters is straight bull. And if you want to ask somebody, ask the mother that you know what I do. Okay, all right. Listen. This be fair. Fair conversation.
Ashy Larry, way to go.
No. Let's be fair. Let's be fair and real. You say you keep it 100. Know how I get down.
How?
I rip.
You rip mics?
I rip. You ask any ever see me bomb. Anybody. And you ask anybody that don't know me, I keep it gangster.
I don't say you.
No, you trying to say I'm a bum. I ain't no bum.
No, I didn't say
and
you.
that saw.
Your is mild. It's mild.
You know what you're doing now? You're a provocateur. You know how to incite people. Ain't nothing mild about my.
People look at you.
Ain't nothing.
You was at the mall and put you out with your hot dog in your hand.
And guess what? You can say what you want to say. You calling me a mild comic is totally off.
So you a strong comic?
I'm a beast.
That's right.
Damn, it actually looks like Don Rollins kind of maybe won that back and forth. The people seem to be on his side with it. Corey Holcomb, I think he's a hilarious comedian. I love obviously when he roasts people. I ain't gonna lie, man. I tune into Corey Holcomb primarily when there's some drama and bullshit. You know what I mean? So this was pretty much on task with what I believe Corey Holcomb, does. I don't know if he's causing these problems or problems just keep coming to him. But, I like Don Rollins too. Now, I do think Corey Holcomb is extremely funny, right? But I don't know where and when it started where, like, comedians are now shitting on each other and, like, kind of trying to diminish and belittle each other. Because to me, it looked like, it looked kind of, why are you trying to shit on Don Rollins? You know what I mean? Now, granted, I've never seen a Don Rollins special, but shit, I know he was funny as fuck when it came to, he was funny as fuck on the Chappelle Show, right? So I don't know if the problem here is Corey Holcomb, who just likes problems and incites drama, or it's Donald Rollins maybe either being too sensitive, or he just don't like the truth, which I wouldn't consider it to be truth because I actually think he is funny a bit. Anyway, I think he did pop up on TMZ to talk about it. Let me see this.
First off, I think comedians nowadays, they're trying to sell controversy over comedy. I wasn't there to watch Corey. I had performed myself, and I was about to leave, and they announced that Corey's about to perform. And I know that he had said some ill things about Dave Chappelle.
I agree with that. I do believe that after Katt Williams, and I think Mike Epps is one of the people who notoriously, I don't know what the state of stand-up is, but it feels like everybody wanted a piece of the Katt Williams drama to kind of fuel whatever they had going on. I mean, Mike Epps basically said, yo, I got a special coming out. why the nigga didn't mention me? I want to get some headlines too. I need some free promo, which, by the way, I started watching the special. It is on Netflix. But if that's what's going on, Don Rollins might be right. Niggas is selling drama over jokes.
And they announced that Corey's about the performance. And I know that he had said some ill things about Dave Chappelle. I know he said some ill things about some of the openers of Dave Chappelle. So I just sat there, wanted just to see what his take on what he felt about comedy or whatever. I sat there and I just waited. And then when he made the comment about that anybody that's done 3 movies in comedy has performed for Late Show, I said, wait a minute, I've done 3 movies, right? And I've never been accused of that. And then I also fact-checked his IMDb, and Corey himself has done 4 movies. So I think he might be guilty of his own joke. It's unfortunate it came to this. Should I have yelled out at him? No. But, I'm I've been rocking with my guy Dave Chappelle for years. I'm a little guy to my friends, my fans, and my family. And it was just, for me, it was a buildup. It was a buildup off of a lot of things that's troubling comedy.
Yeah, Corey, listen, you're a funny guy, but let me tell you this. You become, and this is the difference between, I think, Corey Holcomb and like a Katt Williams. Katt Williams is a bona fide star. Katt Williams is selling out like arenas already. Katt Williams wasn't somebody who maybe people feel like, oh, damn, you underachieved, or, oh, man, like you're not as successful, so that's why you're hating. That's the difference with him, and anybody could speak like they're in his position. With Corey Holcomb, though, I feel like if he's saying these things about, a lot of these guys, oh, if you did this amount of movies, you were sucking dick. It feels like that's more bitterness and like a little bit of coping. It's like when a broke nigga says, or somebody who didn't get on in the music industry, they're like, yo, the only reason why I didn't get on is because I ain't sell my soul. No, motherfucker. Ain't nobody was trying to buy your soul anyway. And also, you didn't have an opportunity to get on. Like, let's just stop it. Like, stop trying to cope to give a reason of why you're not succeeding, right?
Comedy. Corey is the type of comedy, he can go on stage.
Again, but that's the difference between, you see, you can't say, like, even if Katt Williams at the highest level, like, yeah, he talked about Kevin Hart, maybe could be like, oh, yeah, you haven't starred in as many movies as Kevin Hart, but he's done a bunch of movies, and he's doing stand-up at a more frequent rate than Kevin Hart. So it's like, I don't look at it as jealousy when it comes to him. But Corey Holcomb, I think people might look at it like a little bit differently.
Start with grunts, and by the end of it, you're laughing hysterically. I did not want to scream out at him, but I felt like protecting the integrity of myself and my friends, I thought I had to say something. I thought I had to say something for people out here that have done over 3 movies.
I want to talk about your special, because this sounds awesome. So Dave is
Okay. I think Corey Holcomb was
Start
live.
making more money than him.
Well, he wasn't gonna make a lot of money, and he was ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Can't keep the girl if you ain't got no money, boy. If you got some money, you can keep the girl. You ain't got no money. Is that ain't her? Is it?
No, that's not.
Hell no, that's a girl. He act like he was gonna leave. He was like, nah, I'm going back in here to watch this shit.
Yeah.
No, I
The
heard
security guard told me that, but I'm like, yo, you get away with shit like that sometimes, but it ain't wise to be trying to disrupt my set, little ugly comic, because that can get fixed like this.
Where's Batman?
You went to the dime after that. If I was a dirty, rotten motherfucker who got dirt on his mind, the dime would have been a bad experience for you. To him, I'd be like, hey, brother, how you doing? Even though I always knew he was a hoe-ass nigga, there's a lot of motherfuckers, Corey, I never liked that nigga and all that shit. I ain't playing that shit, but I got it for receipts. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody listen to this. I want you to fact check this. When I said on stage, if you've been in more than 3 movies, you probably had a dick in your ass, that nigga said, hey! Ask anybody who was there that night. When I said, if you done 3 or more movies, you probably, I don't know how probably is spelled right now, but probably had a dick in your ass. That struck the nerve in that nigga for him to start talking crazy and yelling while I was on stage. So all you people out there who think Corey is the motherfucker who is the aggressor, you wrong.
Okay.
He a hoe-ass nigga who wanted some attention. Look, he did about an extra 10 minutes than what he was supposed to do, talking about my DVD coming out, y'all, and y'all gotta support it and all that sucker shit. Nigga, I hope this DVD, I hope this Netflix shit funny. Garbage ass nigga.
He said a DVD.
I want you to be rich as you could be, cause you up.
Yo, Corey Holcomb is like, he's the gangster comic. Like, he talk crazy and make it funny.
Ugly.
Oh.
You need Oprah Winfrey type paper to walk the earth like you want to walk the earth, homie. You ugly. Your neck like this. It's naturally like this. Watch that nigga when he relax. You know, when people relax, they do this. That nigga relax, they do this. It still be up. It still be up. He look like one of them people from a village somewhere where people put oil pipelines through that shit without asking them. That's what he look like. He ugly.
Man.
So he wants me to jump and fall for the sucker shit. This for the youngsters.
Now, hold on. And while I'm giving critiques, I do have a critique of Donald Rollins. Donald Rollins, like, ever since he, I used to watch him on The Breakfast Club, and he would come off like funny. And I don't know whatever happened with him and Charlemagne. There was a point that happened where he just came in and he was just like bitching every time. He would just always be bitching at Charlemagne. It was just, to me, it just wouldn't be funny anymore. And I remember, like, I watching it, and the dynamic would be odd because Charlemagne, the non-comedian, is cracking jokes. He was always in his feelings, and I was like, bro, like, you're a comedian. You're a comedian. Make this funny. You know what I mean? So,
man did everything in his power to get me to come out my body. We live in Hollywood, dog. Everything is a videotape. You can't come out your body because a nigga invites you to do it no more. When you get with a motherfucker, you got to get with his ass somewhere else. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You can't just doot 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 like back in the day. Boop, ba-da, boop. You can't do that no more. It's a video and you doing whatever you do.
Right.
And if you really out here productive, man, you ain't got time to get them people money at the county. You ain't got time to get them people time at the county. Wherever you at. That man tried his best to make me come out my body, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Right, it ain't worth it there.
Oh,
I said,
put hands
if we
on
were
that nigga.
somewhere outside of Hollywood, you wouldn't be acting like this. And them people wouldn't let you talk as long as you talked.
Right.
He knew I was going up. That's why he was mad. Y'all act like I'm the motherfucker who walk around disrespecting people.
Right.
It's people out here know that they are men who mess with men, but they want to act like people hating on them. It's people out here who know that you funny, and they want to act like, oh, you said something to him. Corey Holcomb don't say nothing to these people out when I'm in the streets. Are y'all crazy? That man ugly. That's what all that stemmed from. He ugly. Of course, not talented. Like I said, he mild as a comedian. Yeah. He the type of nigga you be like, okay. On tours, he always opening up. The whole nation know him, but he an opener. They can't close it out with Ugly Larry. That's Ugly Larry. You gonna always have to pay for hoes, homie. You ugly. Man. You broke the cardinal rule. Somebody in your family did something wrong in the last generation, and God put your face together like that.
Nah, this is crazy.
And your neck and head together like that.
Nah, this is
you
crazy.
tried to have a baby. Get the mark off there. I don't like that. Put that family picture up there. That's the one that's most revealing. Well, it ain't his family because the broad stopped messing with him as soon as she got the baby because she got the bag.
Well, that's his child, though.
We don't know that's his child because they holding that baby. Oh, Lord. Look at old girl. Look how she looking away. Body language is everything.
Oh, here we go.
She looking toward the baby. Like, I'd rather lean this way.
Oh, nah, this is fuck. Is that his family? Yo, is Corey Holcomb like that? Because I'm telling you, Corey Holcomb, I look at it like the gangster comedian. Like, he feel like he's telling jokes, but he'll throw in there like he'll chin check a nigga. Like, he'll beat up a nigga.
In that way. I've been in situations like this before. That bitch don't fuck with him. This show ain't for everybody. This show ain't made to make everybody happy. It's for the people who can handle what it is. So I'm just saying, I take solace in looking at this picture. This picture is so messed up in so many ways. Y'all, look at that picture.
Ooh, man.
Is that his family?
He said he was sticking up for his boy, too. He said he was sticking up for Dave. On TMZ, he said, he heard some things you had said about Dave, and he was kind of, that was on his mind, too. Did you hear him say that?
Man, I'm very respectful of what I had to say about Dave. Y'all want to break that down? I done broke it down.
Yeah.
Only thing I did was joked about Dave's shirts because I'm a comedian. That was the joke I threw in there. What I said was, Dave be bombing. Then I went on, I gave him all his respect because I think he's a great actor. You know what I'm saying? I said his TV show was very strong where they were selling it in the streets.
Yeah.
But I did say Dave be bombing on stage. If you see the whole tape from the Laugh Factory, he said Dave be bombing on stage.
Dave Chappelle bombs? I know they say every comedian bombs, but like, even lately I've been watching Dave. Like, I don't even think it's fair to categorize sometimes what he's doing as comedy. Like I watched him talk about this. I don't even know if he called it a special, but I was watching Dave Chappelle, and I felt like it was more of a, like, there was comedy with it. It didn't feel like a comedy special. Looked like he was trying to send a message. Like, he had an opinion about something and he wanted to explain it in a certain way. So he did it on stage. It didn't feel like it was just stand-up. Which, again, for that, I can't judge him as the same criteria as I judge other stuff with, because, it's just going to be different already.
Stage.
Oh,
No, he be working out. He trying to do something different. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
It don't be hidden, but I don't got no animosity with Dave Chappelle. I said that when I said what I said that day. I didn't just go in on that man.
Right.
People act like they want the mess, and it's okay. I'm not finna be on here saying, well, have at it. No, fuck that. Fuck you cake-ass niggas. That's where I'm from. That's a cake-ass nigga right there. I walked outside. He wasn't out there. He wasn't out there. I'm glad he wasn't out there, because if he'd have got loud outside, even though it's video outside, he had already did enough where I could say something to him. Maybe he would have felt like he could do something. Okay, if you feel like you can do something, that's cool. Even though I don't pick fights with people in public.
Oh, a story to tell. Thank you for that. He said, yo, Corey Holcomb is a Oblakian. He's from Chicago. He don't play that type of shit. Oh, I didn't know he from Chicago. Maybe that's why he be standing on business, right?
Only people I really talk to is the people I know.
Right.
When we be standing in front of the motherfucking Improv, man, I talk to Craig, them. I be joking. Somebody speak to me, I'm respectful. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I take pictures with people. The way y'all, man, what did that headline say? I said, God damn.
Which
They
one?
said something about, I was so motherfucking mad, man.
So can I ask a question? Because I just caught the tidbit right before I was leaving the house. I didn't even know anything about it.
Donnell Rawlins gets into shouting match with Corey Holcomb after being called a mild comic. That's not what happened. I called him mild after he started yelling and disrespecting my time on stage, and he did it out of pure jealousy, because I know how to move the crowd.
Yeah.
I know how to move the crowd. Everybody root for the little ugly boy. Look, let me tell you something. When some ugly in a movie died, it's nice. Everybody cry. When the little monsters that was on the good people's side die, everybody cry.
Right.
I'm saying, like, I feel sorry for you, bro. I feel sorry for you. You ugly. You ugly, dog. You'll never be a leading man. You always gonna be a
Gotham City record
you will
exec.
never have a sitcom like this.
He worked for Def Jam in Gotham City. They mean, where's Batman? He's like,
Okay, wait. So can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, you can ask me something, D.
Can I? Okay, because I have no idea exactly what's starting. Now let me just get this straight.
It's hard because you be wanting to be everybody's friend, but go ahead, D.
What? Not true. This is why I'm asking the question. Were you just minding your own business, doing something, and then he just started blurting stuff at you, or did who?
You see how I already said that? I already said that.
Yeah.
I don't speak to. I'm on stage. Everybody, the darker and bigger you are, the more you're wrong.
I'm wondering what possessed him. That's all. I was just.
I
Wondering.
agree with
Right,
that.
you wonder what possessed him instead of believing me when I say he a little hater, hoe ass nigga.
No, I heard that.
When
part.
when you bigger and blacker, you wronger. Remember that. When you bigger and blacker, you're wronger. I'm wrong because I'm bigger and blacker than him. Where even people that know you be like, so you ain't say nothing to him.
Hell yeah. It worked like that when you bigger and
say
you.
that.
And
I'm trying to say. I didn't ask that. I asked. I'm wondering what sparked him. Just
no,
out of
what
nowhere.
sparked
What was
him
the moment?
was the Dave
Please.
Chappelle stuff. That's what sparked him. He called. I feel like he.
But I'm saying at that specific moment when Corey
No,
was
that's
on
some
stage.
pre-planned shit.
So you're
When
saying it had nothing to do with it? It was just
that was just an
Okay.
excuse for him to act up.
So,
When Corey
so,
said,
so now they're arguing over who started. Don Rollins. This is my final take. Donnell Rollins. I think he's going through the crisis of the biggest thing he ever did was the Chappelle Show. So people remember him for, certain sayings or certain very cliche, but probably played out in his mind moments. However, in the last probably like 2 years, every time I've seen him do an interview, and really most notably on The Breakfast Club, it doesn't come across like he's a funny comedian. He comes across like he's bitching and he's like, you know, upset, which goes to further like make the point that maybe like he did incite this or he did start this with Corey Holcomb. Now, Corey Holcomb, a couple things about him. Look like he loved drama too. So, again, he lives for this shit, and he usually weaponizes it and turns it into something that, you know, could be comedy material, even if it's for a podcast. So, you know, both of them got their faults. All right. You said Donald kind of funny? Yeah, he is funny. But as I said, I've been watching more interviews, and like he's like mad motherfucking, like, you know, he's very he's very like very sensitive. Somebody said, bro. Somebody said, yo, somebody said, what? Somebody says Corey Holcomb told on me.
Do that. Wait, what?
Who's academic? Oh, here.
Oh,
Yo, somebody say, yo, who Akademiks? He said, bitch ass nigga.
yeah, don't please.
Really?
Wow.
Is that DJ Akademiks? The real one? Hey, man, quit streaming my show, man.
That's wild.
Motherfuckers to take your whole show and shit.
I'm trying to see the drama.
But like I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say some shit. People get to do a whole bunch of shit on YouTube with me because, like I say, I use this for the game. I give this to the game, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who DJ Akademiks is, but didn't DJ Akademiks play something and then everybody was playing it?
Did he?
I don't know. I don't watch it. So.
I don't know. I'm saying the whole YouTube game is a trip, man. It's like motherfuckers act like this ain't your hustle at all. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of it. I got some people who work up there at YouTube now.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yo, I hate when people say that. That's like the equivalent of like saying, yo, I'm gonna call my lawyer. And niggas never have a lawyer on. Niggas never have a lawyer that they're gonna call. Listen here, Corey Holcomb. I could stream your show. I'll give you the rules of fair use. I'm not just recopying your content. I'm looking at small segments and reacting to it. It's fair use. It's all on YouTube, brother. Like, stop it. Like, what the fuck? Come on. You get what I mean? The same reason why you got 15,000 people watching, I don't know how many people normally watch you, is the same reason why I'm here, okay?
We'll find out everything we got to find out.
It's crazy.
We're going to put a strike on that motherfucker.
And you'll get your channel deleted for it because that'll be a fake strike. Come on, stop it. Like, I hate when Negroes try to act like come on, listen. You're funny on stage, my guy, but you're not the sharpest knife in the book, okay? You know what I mean? Please stop.
Anyway.
But anyway, go ahead, D.
Yeah, move on. That's okay. No, that was definitely.
Ain't that in New York?
Is it?
He might be up there with the cake ass nigga.
Who's that? Oh, he's talking about. I don't know where Donald Rollins is from. New York. You know what's so crazy? I was just getting his. Yo, this is okay. So now this is the problem I believe with Corey Holcomb. You see, because he comes off like a gangster comic, he almost also comes off like a serial hater. Like he never got nothing. Like he's like the Katt Williams that don't do stadiums, right? He's like the guy who he's hating on everybody, but his accolades don't match like somebody like a motherfucking Katt Williams, who you could be like, all right, at least when he's hating, he's the guy who's really putting in the work and selling out all this crazy shit, doing arenas. So when he talk about Kevin Hart, makes sense. When he talk about Dave Chappelle, even though he didn't, makes sense. Corey Holcomb be seeming like the nigga who's just like on the sideline didn't make it. You get what I mean? Now, he's funny, and I'll actually watch him to hate. You feel me? Like, listen, like, yo, shout out to my guy Star, right? Whether Star likes me or not, but it doesn't matter. Star has his moniker and his persona. He calls himself the hater. Like, we all sometimes do. Like, come on, let's be honest. Maybe sometimes fairly or unfairly. Sometimes y'all catch me hating on some shit. Don't y'all tune in to be like, man, I disagree with Act, but I know this shit about to be funny. He's going to be hating. It is what it is. You get what I mean? That's just what it is. Somebody say I'm hating. I'm absolutely not hating. I'm telling you, the majority of times that I see Corey Holcomb pop up is because he's speaking ill and negative of somebody else in the comic scene. Most of these people that he's speaking ill and negative of, he's usually not more successful or even in their realm, right? I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed when he roasted Jess Hilarious. But then when I find out, supposedly, him and Jess, like, he was like an opener for Jess Hilarious. Like, you get what I mean? So again, what I'm speaking about when it comes to him, I don't give a fuck about, like, if he's successful or not. I think it's funny. The dude is funny. You get what I mean? I like to watch him because, I like to watch people. I'm not going to necessarily compare him to me, but he talks shit. And when a nigga talks shit, ain't he funny? I like that. So again, Corey, whether you don't like me or not, tough luck, brother. You can't do nothing with YouTube. And those two old-ass motherfuckers sitting next to you, they could barely spell YouTube, okay? You're not putting a strike on shit, okay? And if you do, it'll get reversed, okay? I don't know if niggas like, oh, I know somebody on YouTube. Well, know a couple more. Anyway, other than that, I'm going to still watch you, and you don't got to like me. It's cool. A lot of people don't like me. I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to keep watching you hating. And, well, not you don't hate all the time, actually. Let's be honest. You don't hate all the time. But sometimes you hate, and it's fine. That's one of the times I love watching you, when you just going in, right? Some like, similarly, people like watching me when I go on rants. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Somebody said, don't crash. No, it's not crash. I like the guy. I like him. Also, you got to realize this as well. I'm not the person who, bro, like, for me liking you, you don't got to like me. Right? Like, that's happened a bunch of times. Okay. Look, y'all want me to crash out so bad. First of all, and that's another thing, too. I am not going back and forth with a seasoned comedian, too. Right? Like, I got to wait till I actually have blood. Like, y'all know me. I'm a sniper. I don't know enough about Corey Holcomb, or I got to get some shit on that nigga before I really start. He's a fucking comedian. I'm sorry. He's a seasoned comedian. Now, again, compare him and me in terms of joke telling. I'm like in the G League. This nigga at least in the NBA. Now, he might be the nigga at the end of the bench for the Detroit Pistons, but he's still in the league. You know what I mean? And the difference in talent level when it comes to like a joke off is not even funny. So it's not even close. So, I got to give him his props on that one. You feel me? Okay. Yeah. No, and also, yeah, and I think let's break that down too, right? Let's break that down because I think that's the point he doesn't understand too. You see, Corey Holcomb, even though he says, "Oh, I'm giving the game here on YouTube," these are now comedians who are using the YouTube space to try to promote their actual live show, and I get that. The way how YouTube and streaming works, like streaming is its own ecosystem. So I'll put you on game, Corey Holcomb, okay? And, if you're going to be mad, you're going to be mad, but I'm putting you on game about how live streaming works. A lot of live streaming and how it works is cross-pollinating with audiences, right? So I have a hip-hop audience. A lot of them are young. You're an older comic. Many of them may not know about you, but they've heard about the drama with you and Donnell Rollins. So now they're watching me talk about this drama, which, yes, we're trying to get your response. That's all we're watching for. So I'm trying to find the time on the video where you're going to be responding. And as soon as we see that, okay, we get the next part of the drama. Now some of my audience is going to be like, man, this is a funny motherfucker, which you are a funny motherfucker. You already cracked a couple jokes. I'm even laughing. You know what those people might be like? Shit. Hey, one night I'm not around. I'm not streaming. They might be like, hey, who's my other options to watch? Oh, Corey Holcomb streams. Let me go watch him. Cool. That person watches you. That person might be like, fuck, you know what? I got to go take my missus out to some shit. I'm in Chicago. Who's in Chicago that night? Corey Holcomb. So again, the live streaming market it's not like, bro, you're not putting out a comedy special here. Like, if you put out a paid comedy special, I wouldn't stream it. You get what I mean? Like, for example, Mike Epps' paid comedy special by Netflix is out. I'm not going to stream it, right? I'm going to tell people to go watch it. But you're streaming on YouTube, my nigga. Like, relax. Like, you're streaming on YouTube. This is not like paid tickets. Calm down. Relax, okay? It's kind of sad I got to give that type of game. But, yeah, it's all good. All right. Somebody said keep playing it. Somebody said, act now, get in the head. What? Are we beefing live? All right, come on.
Give
All
it
right, fuck it.
grown people wax job.
And she's proud of it. I'm done. When I saw that one, I was like, okay, I don't understand this. But yet, but why were those people allowing that too?
Where was it at again?
In Memphis.
Maybe it was a discount if she do it.
Okay, all right. Yo, I could see easily by their chat, people in their chat are trying to like gas stuff. Yo, act talking about you, big act going crazy. Yo, this is how the YouTube audience gets is insatiable like appetite for like beef. Again, if he says anything else, I'll respond accordingly. But still, it's not gonna change the fact that I actually, I think he's a funny guy, and I like watching him, especially when I feel like he just, whether it's hate or not, he's just going in on somebody. Fuck it. All right? Okay. Somebody said instigating as well. Come on, nigga. Y'all got to realize I'm a chat nigga too, right? It's all good. All right, Corey Holcomb, continue to stream. We got other things to talk about as well. Y'all want me to just blow a gasket like completely, don't y'all? Somebody said, Ack, you're too sober. You think so? Nah. Let me tell you this. You got to watch yourself with comedians, man. You got to watch yourself with I'm going to tell you why you got to watch yourself with comedians. Because especially how I go in, I come across all the time. It might be funny to y'all, but I come across angry. You know what every comedian do when they about to roast you? They be like, damn, why are you so mad? Like, nigga, you can't win, bro. You can't win. Anyway. Oh, this way it says, fuck DJ copy cake ass. Who did I copy? Who the fuck did I copy? Eternity, thank you for the $100 donation. Say, yo, can I send you a gift from my company, Kingdom Club Apparel? Yes. You can actually send it to my studio, hit up my assistant or something like that, or just send me an email. We'll give you an address where you can send it. And he sent that message actually twice. All good. See, chat? We trying to just do some regular shit and just hopped into some goddamn beef.